Okay, so I've been working on this since the wee hours, and I'm taking it right into a lesson and then into my regular day. So I'll probably be as tired as my wife is towards afternoon, but lately it was really impossible to take a nap because it was so hot. So what's going on here? We have the 10 string pattern stack here. Okay, let's pick the pace back up. So these are this in fifths. So 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as it counts, it's a pattern. 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. As long as it counts, it's a valid pattern. If it has redundancy, it's not a least common denominator. So let's look at this. What this actually came from, these two guys up here. I started, okay, what can I do? I can do a pattern stack, the A. We can start on the A, and as you know, this is right in the beginning here. This is open position. This is the open position. This is the fret nut here, the fiddle nut, the fiddle fret nut here. So these are the open notes on the fiddle are in the key of C. It'd be G, D, A, and E. Okay, so what is that? G, E, A, and E. Now watch how this plays across the board. G, where are we? Okay, G, D, A, and E. You see how it travels up the board? That's because I'm taking it in fifths, and to go up a fifth on guitar, you go straight up and up a whole step. So that's what's happening over here with this explanation here. We've got, if we're going to play the pattern on the guitar, you want to play a fiddle pattern on the guitar, it's going to be long, and guess what? You can slide this last one. So, and that's something I learned about better guitar playing too. But because I had to deal with these long patterns, oh boy, more long patterns. So we're going to be using 4 fingers. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 root. You can slide there, or you can just use your pinky. Okay, but then we have to go up a fifth to play along on guitar. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is a Mixolydian scale here. Okay, and then 6, 7 root 2. Okay, then 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice we don't have a tuning warp, so we're safe. We're safe. We're under the tuning third there. So you could look at that as the 5. This is like an S4 ADG. This is the first thing I did, but you'll see it doesn't matter what you call it. It's a Mixolydian scale. The second string is a Dorian scale, and the third string is an Aeolian scale. We've had that before. In the long patterns especially, when you look at the S3XL, here's the best thing I could find after searching a little while. Here's an S3XL, which is a long pattern, and we're going to be dealing with these long patterns with the violin. And there's a reason why. Just like the half diminished patterns on the guitar are long patterns, and once you take that half diminished arpeggio, once you bunch that up into something like this, I didn't want to hit that 5th string, but you can do a 6th there. It isn't even there. The 7th isn't even there in its own box, in its own. It's not even there on that 5th string there, or 2nd string from the top. So here it is. Even with this is the same as guitar, where we have The A shape is the mixolydian. The E shape on the root is, and then the fourth. We have that kind of thing happening there. But there's your mixolydian, and that kind of thing. That's not the exact chart I wanted. So let's get back to it. I can't find the little chart that I made eons ago because I have what, 190 of them, 180 of them. It's hard to find one little thing sometimes. So what we have here is the mixolydian starts on the 5th, same as guitar. I can't find the little chartlet for that, but the Dorian starts on the 2nd and the Aeolian starts on the 6th. Okay, and this is how you would play along with a violin. This is how the violin notes on this violin pattern. This would play out on the guitar here like that. Okay, and then this little pattern here, all right, is the CE pattern. This is the ADG pattern. So you can get the mixolydian, you can get the Dorian, you can get the Aeolian on this pattern, and on this CE pattern you can get the Phrygian Lydian and the Locrian Ionian on this pattern. But this is how it, look at how long it gets on the guitar. So what happens is, that kind of stuff has to be squanched down like this, if you play it on guitar, but remember, this is an interval of fourths, so it has to move over. So when I made the fretboard for the fiddle, at times things went like, because I was taking guitar patterns and translating them into fifths. It got 2 screens long. So let's advance to today's chart. This is yesterday's. All right, the string circle is the same for guitar. There's a different string circle for the fiddle, and it's backwards for the string shapes for the guitar. Why? Because you're going in fifths. Anytime you go from fifths to fourths, you're going backwards, or bass forward. So let's fast forward to today's chart. Here it is. This is the amazing. Don't worry about this isn't showing, because we all know what this is, right? You know what this is. This is a tri-note arpeggio pattern stack major chords. I needed this to get this stuff here. So where were we in our discussion? We were looking at the 10-string pattern stack for fiddle. It's in fifths. The strings go up in fifths, but the string shapes go up in fourths. So this is why you would start on A here and go to D, the 4th of A, G, the 4th of D, C, the 4th of G, and now we go back to E again here. Okay, so from the C shape here, we go up to E again. It still follows that same pattern, which is interesting because we don't have a tuning third. So I'll look into that. That's strange. That's that magic stuff. But we still have that relationship, and I'll show you. What it says right here, though, this is something else. This has nothing to do with what we just found out here, where we're still going from C to E, because I wanted to preserve the string shape system and put it onto the fiddle. And I believe I've been able to do that, just like with the tripentatonic boxes and the guitar, where we've got the 3 of them.